Okay, someone's always going to have a problem with that first age. That's their conscience. That's their that's the sensitivity of the delicacy of their conscience, where they still feel um, something's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with being with the first age of an adult. That's up to you. Because once they're 18, they're in the ring. They're in the ring with adults. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because, like I said, if it was 19, people would say, well, there's some people, some guys, they'll say, well, that's the first age, that's too young for me. She's just now an adult. Well, what, some people feel like, okay, well, that is an adult though. Like I said, at 18, a light bulb went off in my head. Something became different, like with how I thought. Like literally, literally, man. It's almost like a spiritual experience. Um, so so I can definitely testify myself and feel comfortable myself knowing that I had an experience that at 18 that differentiated me from childhood. I personally did. So my conscience would not be violated by being with someone that's 18 because I distinguished I distinguished the difference between when I was 18 and 17. Something happened. Something happened. Something was different. Then 17, 16, 15. It's like I said, it's like a light bulb went off in my head. It was an experience. Literally, I'm not playing. It was an experience. And I from that point thought differently. I felt differently, and I left home, at 18. That tells you something right there. So for me having that experience where I left my mom's house, which is a big step, even though I came back a couple times, a handful of times, um, it's still an experience of leaving home for that first time from your mom's house. And I did that at 18. So for me, maybe I don't know for anybody else. I mean, I matured at 18. I like something happened to me when I turned 18. I like I said, I left home. I left home and from my mom's house, which is weaning yourself from your mom. It's weaning yourself from your parents. Now you may go back, but you're still weaned. You've been weaned now. So that's what I did. I left home when I was 18. A lot of people can't say that. And that's okay. But based on my experiences in my own personal life, in my life personally, um, 18 would be valid as an adult for me. I left home when I was 18. Obviously, I was not I didn't act as a child. Uh, excuse me. I had movements as an adult by moving out at 18. Not 17. I didn't have those thoughts. And then like I said, I had this light bulb experience where my thoughts became like switched over to adult. They switched over to something else. Was it totally mature? Totally? Of course not. But it switched over though. There was a switch over. So I don't see why, New York can't just wait to humans, human beings, people are at that point where they have that switch over experience and they even want to leave home. Okay. It just, to me, it just the only thing I think it is, man, and I know humans, it's just people getting off on the fact that they're still children. That's what I think. And getting advantage of that last year of being a child. It's gotta be that. What other sense does it make for lawmakers that passed laws to leave it at 17 when that's just 12 months later. To me, it just it doesn't add up, man. It doesn't add up why you can't just say, well, 17, why not just go ahead and do the 18? Because to me, it's leaving a door open to pedophiles, people that enjoy, get off on being what a kid, they think that's fresh, they think that's delicious, is leaving that door open for them to be with a young, fresh child. It's something in them that thinks that's good. Okay, well, the only thing that most adults think is good is waiting till the person is 18. That's what we do. And that's how you know my integrity, because only real men think like this. You ain't no way a pedophile thinks like that. You going to hey, no, heck no. We wait for 18. I wait. Some men wait for 18, but they don't wait for the next day after the girl's birthday. They make it there, but they kind of still miss the mark. They may have sex with the girl at 12 o'clock at night, like I said. Soon as it's her birthday, boom. He's already on it. As many men I know have done that. I know they have. And they didn't, in their haste to be with this girl or boy, they didn't think, gee, why don't I just wait? I guess they were thinking more about the birthday, but that's still not an excuse. Why don't they just wait the day after so that you can definitely say that the birthday of that person, the day they were born, the hour and minute they were born, is technically now have passed. It is behind them, and now they are officially 18. Why couldn't you just wait the next day? For your own conscience sake. You know for sure the next day she's 18. After her birthday, after her 18th birthday. So see, some of y'all don't even have that integrity. Let alone, you don't have that integrity. And we don't. If a girl says she's gonna turn 18 on her 18th birthday, and she wants you to come over, you're gonna be over there. Most of you men. I mean, hey, if you're already dating 17 here in New York, I know you'll be over there for 18. That part. If you got the age at consent at 17, I know you're gonna be there for 18. Okay? So you'll be over there at her 18th birthday, not knowing which hour technically she was born. And unless she show you records of the hour and the minute she was born. That's possible. These days, with an 18-year-old, that's possible. She's born within the millennium. That would be 2004. Yeah, that would be 2000. Hold on. If she was 18 now, that would be, 10 years back would be 2012. Add 8 more away from 2012. Yeah, that'd be 2004. I was right. Yeah. Yeah, 18 years ago was 2012. I mean, 4. Right? Am I right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, so, born within the millennium, I'm pretty sure they might have the records. The 80s. I was born in the 80s. Shoes. Parents from that time, they ain't got no time and records. You time hour. You're lucky. You're lucky if you see any of that. It's just a matter of traveling back and forth. Black people. All the travelings we do, all the back and forth living situations. What I mean, sometimes parents don't have those things. They should, but it's understandable why they don't, because their living circumstances are so unstable that you could easily not have those type of things. Therefore, in my generation, the best way, if someone was turning 18 my age, in the time when I turned 18, which was 2000, well, which was 1999, you would have to have you would have to have you would just have to wait the next day. Somebody born 1999 like me. I turned 18 in May 31st, 1999. Like, so in my case, it would be better if someone was with me June 1st, 1999. That just because you don't know what hour it was. Yeah. So I've been an adult since 1999. Yeah. So it's just like we have to be technical with this situation. It's just like some people just don't understand. This. It's all in the psyche of what real men. Everybody say they real men, but real men pass these laws. Okay, the same ones hooping and hollering and crying about pedophiles all the time. The same ones. The same ones. The same kind of people sitting up hooping and hollering all the time. But here you are compromising what you're hollering about. Well, that's a compromise. If it's a child, but you're hooping and hollering about it all the time, that's a compromise, brother. Hey, that's a compromise. That is a compromise. And that's just how it is to me. It's a compromise, man. You can't sit up and say, well, just think about you said it in a sentence like this. Well, I don't believe in having sex with children. You just said it just like that. So what do you think 17 is? A fully grown woman? It's not. It's not. And you fooling yourself, and you lying to yourself, and you lying to us if you sit up and act like you think that's an adult, or it's some kind of it's okay to have sex with that person. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. You are the type of person that has put your lusts before your integrity. You put your lust before what you know is right. Because the only thing that makes sense is the person is wanting to get off on the fact that they're having sex with the 17-year-old girl. That's what it is. If you set it at 17, where this is the first age in New York where you can have sex, then to me it seems like you're getting off on the fact that she's 17. That's what it is. And there's been decades of it. Decades of it here in New York, had to be. And these men probably won't tell you these stories. They ain't gonna tell you. Because they know you're gonna judge them. Because people are gonna say, technically that's a child. That's what most people are gonna say. I would. Hey, but I practice this. I'm thorough though. I'm like that. I'm like this myself. I would wait after the girl's birthday Preferably, be real with you, I wouldn't want to have to deal with that whole waiting type thing. I'm not a waiter. I don't say I'm a wait for you. You got men like that. You see a girl at 15 talking about I'm gonna wait for you. Man, that's like kind of like a pedophile to me. And it's countless men like that. They wait for girls to become adults. But in my book, I feel like, why are you checking out a 15-year-old girl? Why are you checking her out in any kind of way? Why are you checking out any potential situation with you and her? Why are you checking her out? I don't check out 15-year-old girls and say, I'm going to wait for you to when you turn 18. I don't check out 14-year-old girls and say, I'll wait 4 more years for you. I don't check out 16-year-old girls talking about, I'm going to wait 2 years. That's just weird to me, too. Yeah, that's weird. But I just use that example as if I did, the technicality of it is that I would have to, it would have to be the day after her birthday. It would have to be for me. But in all actuality, I'm not even attracted to someone that's 18. To be real with you, but that would be, let's just say, if the possibility ever came, it would have to be the day after her 18th birthday. It would have to be. No, and that's integrity, buddy. That's all I'm saying. Cause and look, like I said, it's many men. They ain't waiting for no the day after your birthday. They getting that right on the birthday. Right on the birthday. Bruh, 12 o'clock. Might be 11:30. Well, you almost there. Let's not split hairs. That's what some gonna say. You basically there. Come on, man. You don't think some people? I would say it's the day before, because that's just how nasty men are. Some might do it the day before. Just this your last day at 17. You're gonna be 18. We're gonna be adults anyway. We both gonna be adults. Some will wait a whole month. They might do a whole month before 18. Well, this is your last month of being 17. Like, you already know you're going to be obviously an adult, and we both are going to be adults. So, think about it. There is some men out there like that. You know it, and I know it. So, hey, and that's why you have men. It leads up to my best punchline. That's why you have the men in New York that feel like 17 is good because you're working up to 18. That part. Let me let that resonate. You know she's going to be 18. You know she's working up to 18. But so you think, okay, well, let's just have the whole year. That's what you thought as New Yorkers. You see how I brought that? You see how I did that? Because I showed you how some men might, the day before the birthday, well, you're going to be 18 tomorrow. Some say the week before, okay, you just got one more week of 17. You're really going to be an adult in a week. Some may do a month. Well, it's the last month of your 17th year. Why not? You're going into 18. It's not like you're not really an adult. You kind of, right, you're there. But New York thought the whole year. Well, it's your last year of being a child. Won't you just, you're going to be 18 after this year. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't let people challenge me and play with me. That's for you, New York. Don't challenge my integrity, bro. Because that's where y'all at. That's where y'all at. You understand? Like, I don't care. Like, if it ain't you, who cares? It's your country. It's the state that you study. It's the surroundings. It's your surroundings. And that's all I'm talking about, bruh. Like you out here in these surroundings playing games, and your surroundings is getting that the whole year before they turn 18. That's what now you see why I say I think it's like getting off on the fact that that's the last year they're a child, and it's still technically a child, and it's a get off. It's a sexual get off on that. You know what men, you know what I'm talking about. If women don't understand it, men do. You know, men, real men, you know what I'm talking about. It's some type of, it's a get off on that. That's their last year of being a child, and they're getting off on it. Come on now, because ain't no different. You know you can wait 12 more years. I mean 12 more months. You can wait 12 more months and just go ahead and wait. Know what I'm saying? But it's people that feel it's a get off. It's a get off to them. In New York, you allowing that get off. You allowing it. It's other states too, but I'm here, and that's for you guys that's playing with me here. That's for you authorities that's playing with me here. That's for the police that's playing with me here, and anybody else, and everything in between. Okay, while you playing with me, these people getting kids at their last year, getting off on it. At 17, that's the last year of being a child. They're getting off on it here. Well, the age of consent is at 17 years old. The age of consent is at 17 years old, buddy. And you know what real men do? Go ask some real men. We wait to 18. That's what we do. We wait to 18, and after the 18th birthday, the day after, that's thorough as it comes. Now, that's thorough as it comes. All right? There's no more thorough than that. You wait after the 18th birthday. You want to do 21? That's you. Okay? You feel like that like 19 is an adult, 20 is an adult. You want to wait to 21? I mean, that applies to what? You applying that year. That's not the first year of an adult. You're looking at that from the perspective of drinking and other rights that you have at 21. That's not the first year of an adult. 19 is an adult. 20 is an adult. These are adult ages. These are adult ages. And like I said, you know, I had that experience at 18 where like I know I definitely changed. So for me, you know, maybe that's why I speak from this perspective, because I know for a fact something happens to a healthy individual that turns 18. If something happens in the mind, in the psyche, you cross over to something else, you know, and it is, that's what it is, you know, and um, you know, that's how I see it, bro. Like if your conscience is too delicate to be with someone at 18 and 19 and 20 years old, then don't make everyone else suffer. Don't badger anyone else. No matter how old they are, you know, that you know, like when you're 18, you're in the ring. You're in the ring with adults. Now who you want to choose among adults, that's up to you. Who you want to choose, you're in the ring with adults now. That's the first age. Now, you decide to go and be with someone that's 55, that's you. But you are in the arena of adults. And we need to start talking to our kids like this besides sex, because that's why they become a man child, or a woman child. Because they don't get esteemed as men and women at 18. That you need to start then. I'm not saying make them leave home necessarily, because you might feel they're a little too green at 18. Some 18-year-olds are too green to go out on their own. If they even got an apartment, they would be letting everybody in. You know, they be partying all the time, door open all the time, partying and everything, wide open. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't do it at 18. They need, I don't know. about 4 more years or something like that. Well, but yeah. Anyway, we have to draw these we have to draw these land the true line in the sand, which is 18, bro. If you now, like I said, if something's in your conscience where you feel like you can't be with somebody 18, I heard this rule where people talk about, well, you know, I think it's like a 7 year rule, 6 year rule that people have where they don't date no one 6 years younger. Like, like I've been way beyond that. Like I've always been the younger companion, and I've had older women that I've dated that was one older than my mom, some slightly decently older than me. Most women are decently older than me. I've always been the younger companion. That's just how it's been, for me. And I don't see nothing wrong with women that do that, because women honestly do it for different reasons. Men do it for different reasons too, I would imagine. Sometimes women just want a young man. Women that have a high libido, they just want a man that's still having sex. I hate to put it like that. They may be 55, but they have a high libido. And most guys that's 55 want to sit around watching movies and eating pizza. That's all they want to do. They don't want to get into no real sex. So they go with young guys that really want to have sex all the time. You know what I'm saying? So usually more times than not, from what I've experienced, when you have an older woman dating a younger guy, it's a sign that she has a high libido. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's nothing freaky about it. She just still want to have sex, and if she dates somebody her age, I'm not saying 55-year-old men can't get erections or get it up and get something done. I'm not saying that, but at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. An older guy probably gonna mess around for what, 30 minutes or so and call it a night. Young man, even still my age, hours, man. We gonna go for hours. You know what I'm saying? So, you have some young men, some older women that they just man, their libido is that of a young, like a younger generation. That's what I see with women, older women dating young men. Now, older men dating young women, I think it would be the same thing. Older men dating young women, I think it's the same thing. But I think it's personality with older man too. It's something about his personality that connects to younger women, and he still got flair, he still got flavor. It's not only his libido, it's also his personality is still young. He's like, not in a funny way, but in a I don't know. It's just like in his swag is still fresh. You know what I'm saying? And that attracts younger women. He has desire. He listen to music that young women listen to. He's he didn't stop. He didn't stop being relevant because he got older. He didn't stop being uh, uh, cutting edge, and that attracts younger women. You know what I'm saying? He might still have the same desire. He might have desires of younger women. He may even eat like young women. Pizza, fast food, things like that. All those things add up. All of it make it to where a older man would be dating younger women. But yeah, man, we gotta be thorough and 100, man. That's why, but I had to put this video out so that I can't have New York trying me on no integrity at all, bro. That's how I feel. Like, and if you know, you know, if you're here and you're in America, like for instance, the Mexicans, if you're here and you don't know that, but you know these immigration laws, you know all them laws, then you're slipping, bro. Listen, man, you know all them laws about migration and illegal immigrants. You know about all that. Well, and all them kids you got, you should know about these child laws and stuff. Let's be 100. You got a gang of children. Then you probably how much effort does it take your culture to know the age of consent? Somebody should be able to spread the information. Maybe not you, but somebody among Mexican Americans should let them know the age of consent in New York is 17, which means you're slipping, which means you don't have the right to challenge me. You don't. Nah, go challenge your state. Go challenge your city. Don't come around here. Look, your city is slipping, bruh. As far as real men and how we do things, I don't know what y'all do in Mexico. I don't know what y'all do here in America as Mexicans. But us Americans here, real men, we ain't having sex with no female until she's 18 after her 18th birthday. That's solid. Okay? Now that's how we get down. Now I don't know about you, but I tell you one thing. You're in the city right now, in the state right now, as of now today, July 11th, 2022, they having sex with children. 17